Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Ryan. I want to say thank you again for hitting up the channel. This is Just My Opinion with Ryan. If this is your first time here, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. And once again, as I always say, my whole goal is to talk to the camera. You guys talk back in the comments. Let me know what you think about today's video. Let me know if there's any suggestions or recommendations of a movie or a TV show I should be on the lookout for. And let's just get right into it. I am here today to talk about what I'm gonna consider a hot take, okay? If we're being honest with ourselves, right? Most movies that are based on popular video games kind of miss the mark, right? You know, Mortal Kombat was very popular in the 90s when I was growing up. And when they had that movie, I was hyped to see it. But, you know, I think the first one was probably the best one. And then the sequels, it kind of went off somewhere else. And the most recent Mortal Kombat, I thought, was a pretty good movie. The only part that I didn't understand was the whole created player type of fighter in the movie who kind of had like this Iron Man ability. Anyway, I could go on for days of just different, you know, popular. Oh, Doom. Let me just stop myself. You know, The Rock is a very dope actor. He seems like he has a dope personality overall. But if we're being honest, the Doom movie kind of stunk. No offense to The Rock or anybody else in that movie, but the Doom movie based off the video game kind of wasn't it. It wasn't it. So I could go on for days of any other examples of movies that were based off of video games that kind of missed the mark. But I'm here to tell you that I think The Last of Us, that's coming out on HBO, which is not a movie, it's a TV series, but I'm here to tell you why The Last of Us is going to restore my faith in movies or TV shows that are based off of video games. For starters, The Last of Us is actually going to be a TV series, not a movie, so I think that's one step in the right direction, and I'll explain why. I don't think to do a movie of like a very popular video game can really tell the full story. You know, I mean, of course you do one movie and you think if it does well enough, you do some sequels, but I think the right way to go is actually turning these popular video games into television series instead. So I think that's a step in the right direction off rip. The fact that The Last of Us will be a TV series and not a movie, I think is a step in the right direction. Also, the director and writer of the video game is involved in the actual movie. So Neil Druckmann, who is the writer and director of The Last of Us 1 and 2, he's actually involved as one of the directors when it comes to this series. So that's two steps in the right direction off top. You have the making this a series instead of a movie. And also, you're having this a director and the writer of the video game involved in the actual production of this series. So those two things alone are going to be something that I based my faith will be restored in these, you know, movies and shows that were based off of video games. I can't think of any TV shows that was based off a video game, but I do know that this is us. I keep wanting to say This Is Us. The Last of Us looks like it's going to be in that step in that right direction. Also, the cast looks very entertaining. You know, they definitely went ahead and, you know, got some reputable people to come through. It was rumored that Matthew McConaughey was supposed to be the person to play Joel, but he turned it down for reasons that were undisclosed. But instead, I think he's a great actor as well. We have Pedro Pascal, who will be playing the role of Joel, and I like that move a lot. Pedro Pascal, I loved him in Narcos. I loved him in Game of Thrones. He was also in the 1984 Wonder Woman. Not that great of a movie, but hey, Pedro Pascal knew his role and did his role well. So. And also Bella Ramsey, who also has some Game of Thrones experience, will be playing the role of Ellie. So they definitely have some well-known names. And also, I believe it was recently announced that, what is her name? Riley from Euphoria will there's an actress from Euphoria who will be playing Riley. Who will be playing Riley from the Last of Us video game. So I'm looking forward to that. And so those are my 3 takeaways on why I think this will restore my faith in movies or shows that are based off of video games. 1, they're trying to do a TV series instead of a movie. 2, the writer and director of the actual video game is heavily involved in this project. And 3, they have, it's not like some, B-list or below actors, playing this role. We got some well-known faces who's been in a well-known platform on HBO Max and Netflix and other things that are going to be, the top cast in this series. So I think this is going to be great. I am excited for this. I'm a huge fan. Once again, I didn't pay attention to like the video game awards or whatever it's called. It escapes my mind. But, I think The Last of Us 2 should have won some award. Maybe best video game of the year, whatever the case. This has got me hyped. I do think this will restore my faith in any type of movie or show that is based off a video game. And also, if you could think of a video game, if you could think of a movie that was based off a video game that I didn't mention that you felt like was pretty good, let me know in the comments below. This is Ryan signing out. Once again, I love any type of view or attention I get towards this channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And appreciate you guys. Peace.